Hello and welcome to Game Over Yeah with your host Leon.
Dave!
The Stagbill himself.
And we've got another action-packed week of new releases for you, and this is what you can play this weekend. Corpse Party Blood Drive. It's hitting up the PS Vita in Europe and Australia for you to play this weekend.
Down under.
And I would highly recommend you going and checking out the trailer video, because not only does it look amazingly terrifying, the music is outstanding. From the looks of it, Corpse Party Blood Drive is part 3 in a 3rd-part series, so it's finishing off the original, which was obviously Corpse Party, and then the events from the final chapter of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. So I'm guessing it's going to be more of the same, a bunch of kids running around some hellish, otherworldly elementary school, trying to survive, and that's it really, trying to survive and not die.
Don't die.
Important. Don't die.
Don't die.
Yeah, effectively you are controlling, from what looks like just one character, but I guess you have a whole bunch of other characters with you, potentially multiplayer. I'm not sure how that would work on a Vita. And yeah, you get to explore a really creepy, demonic school filled with death and blood and corpses and monsters.
Well, there we go. I mean, this game is out in time for Halloween, so if you want to be spooked out for Halloween, go and pick up this game to play this weekend. Dragon Quest Heroes.
Heroes of the Quest of Dragons.
It's all about the little... What the hell is that? Teardrop? Juice? Is it the Ribena berries from the Robinsons advert? Have they finally got their own game to star in?
No, believe it or not, it's actually... I think it's quite a popular series. This is this franchise Dragon Quest. It's the latest one coming out. Lovely RPG series. That's
Amazing.
about all
So
I
hard,
know
though.
about it. I have no idea about this game whatsoever.
Well, I saw it being played at Eurogamer. I didn't actually get a chance to play it myself, but from what looks like, it's effectively just sort of Final Fantasy-esque style, big open world 3D. Turn-based slash 'em up, and also it might actually be real-time as well. There might be some real-time battles thrown in there just for good measure. But it's Heroes and Dragon Quest, but now on the big screen, effectively.
So, I mean, if you want an action RPG to play this weekend, Dragon Quest Heroes is the one for you on PS4 for you to play this weekend.
Are you tired of original names for games? Well, guess what? Legend of Legacy has the worst name ever produced for a game.
Yep, that's right. Hitting up the 3DS for you to play this weekend.
You know how with most Jabrooks, when you're wandering along, suddenly, out of nowhere, the screen will shift and then you'll enter a fight battle. Well, in this one, the monsters roam throughout the map, and if they see you, they will give chase. Which is kind of cool, actually, because at some point it does get really annoying. It's like, I just want to cross this really small room that seems to be completely filled with monsters, yet I can't see them.
Yeah, I know. That is sort of a common thing with RPGs in general. But I mean, there has been some sort of recently that have kind of followed that kind of vibe. I mean, I can think of I say recently, like Final Fantasy 12, for example. They have kind of had running enemies about, as well as some of the online Final Fantasies as well. They've had that kind of thing because they need it, I'm sure.
Yeah, true.
But
Ni no Kuni did it.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, it does seem to... we're kind of doing that now. I think it's because maybe back in the day we couldn't handle that many sprites or something. For the sheer amount of battles that you'd be doing in that small amount of space,
Yeah, exactly. it was never about the technical stuff. It was all about the surprise factor. But then you could get there's some games that gave you the ability to sneak by, so you'd activate a skill which would reduce the amount of encounters, or vice versa. You could have one that increases the amount of encounters if you're sadistic like that. Mm-hmm. But I do like the fact that if you see it on screen, you can try and sneak past it. So the stealthy person in me appeals to.
Legend of Legacy comes out for the 3DS this weekend. Go and play it.
Minecraft Story Mode, Episode 1, The Order of the Stone. It's going to be hitting up Xbox One, 360, PS4, PS3, and PC for you to play this weekend. And I tell you what, if you like Minecraft, I'm sure you're going to like actually having a story to play along with this time.
Do you feel good about yourself? Do you love everything to do with Minecraft? Well, play this one and you'll hate yourself, and suddenly everything you love will turn to dust and you'll die alone crying in the corner. Because that's how Telltale Games works, right?
I'm going to give you 2 choices. Oh, you made the wrong choice. Oh, you made the wrong choice. Oh, you made the right choice. Oh, you made the wrong choice.
Well, it's not even that. It's, I'm going to give you 2 choices. Okay, you made that choice. Fair enough. You made that choice. Right. And now, later on, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass, and you feel really bad for that making that choice. We weren't going to tell you whether it was right or wrong, but it's wrong. Minecraft Story Mode is like a playable television show based on your favourite game, where you are the star, and your choices and actions decide how the story is told. You are Jesse, and you and your friends are thrown into an awe-inspiring adventure to save the world. While visiting EnderCon, that's a really generic name there, your gang stumbles on something dreadful. Terror is unleashed, and your only hope is to track down the Order of the Stone, a fabled group of adventurers who slew the legendary Ender Dragon. But where are they? In a race against time, you will travel across the overworld, through the Nether, to the end, and beyond.
Wasteland 2! Xbox One, PS4. I don't know anything about Wasteland 2, so I might click the link.
Okay, I know about Wasteland.
Tell us about Wasteland.
Wasteland was a sort of 3D isometric, pointy, clicky RPG, similar to the style of Fallout, the original Fallout. So it was all sort of turn-based, and it was all very text-heavy, and it was also about your decisions. So you make certain set of decisions, and then things would happen, either good or bad. And it came out all the way back in 1988. How old were you in 1988, Mike?
2.
Nice.
What, 1998?
1988.
Oh, 1988. Fuck, I would have been 1. Jesus Christ. I definitely haven't played this Wasteland game then.
I would have been 9. That's how old I am. I have played the Wasteland. Not in 1988, though. It was a little bit after that I played it. It's enjoyable enough. It's like all good pointy, clicky, RPG, decision-y type games. So 27 years in the making, they've decided to make Wasteland 2. So I'm sure that they've had plenty of time to come up with all sorts of amazing, fun things.
I know.
to
Is
do.
this one following the light of its predecessor in some sense? Is it going for the point and click kind of game once again, or is it moving on to something else?
Looking at the trailer real quick.
Looks that way.
It would look that way, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of think Baldur's Gate style, but these are the games that sort of precluded Baldur's Gate. These are the first ones of that ilk.
Point and click with a controller. Ugh. Game over, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Use
right.
a mouse.
It's on Xbox One
I
and
know
PS4,
you
but
can.
you can use a mouse, luckily, because of Xbox One and PS4 having native support for mice.
Because they're
Mouse.
for
Mice.
mice.
Mouse.
For mices.
Mice. So that's Wasteland 2 coming out on Xbox One and PS4 for you to play this weekend.
Do you know what I need in a game, Leon and Dave?
What do you need in a game?
I need Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do you?
I need...
You know what I need in a game? I
do you
need
need?
Will Smith from Men in Black.
Do you know what I need? I need, the Boondocks, man. I need those Boondock Saints.
I would top that with a bit of RoboCop on top.
You know what, Mike? I can top that. John McClane from Die Hard.
Oh, well, there we go. And you know what? The good thing is that you can pick up all of these lovely characters and play as all of them in a game that's coming out this week. It's just leaving early access. It's called Broforce, coming out on PC.
Broforce is, to describe it in one word, basically to sum it up, nuts. It is many, many deaths, explosions, death, mayhem, all on one screen. Effectively, you play a bunch of characters from all popular action-packed films, such as Rambo, B.A. Baracus, John McClane, And you have to do a series of missions which effectively involves you going through running and gunning and destroying absolutely everything in your path, and rescuing also bro members of your Broforce and other people, and then that's it. That's all you need, really. Death, destruction, and saving the day.
So there we go. I mean, that's Broforce officially coming out now, leaving early access, coming to PC for you to play this weekend.
Go and play it.
MarShon 11 looks weird.
It does. I agree with you.
It does. Yes, it does.
I'm not sure what to make of it. It's a platform game where you play green goo, and you've got to go along and munch smaller creatures, which allows you to grow. But fire and lava is bad, so you have to avoid it. However, you're not actually controlling the goo. You're controlling this glowy disc spinny thing with which you use to split and move the goo around, thus allowing you to get over platforms, solve puzzles, and things like that. It's weird. It looks like an interesting game, but it also looks like the controls will probably be an absolute nightmare.
That's Mushroom 11 coming out on PC, Mac, and Linux for you to play this weekend. And that about wraps it up for this week. Now, that's all the lovely new releases that you can play this weekend. Don't forget to hit subscribe below, and go on, show us some love.